How do you go?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, good. So we've had those shields out there for about a week now.
Yeah. So definitely noticed an improvement from what's understandable over the last week.
Yep.
So the tinted visors definitely helped the boys on the jigs and on the bending jigs and prepping steel.
Yep.
They haven't had any flashes in the last week. So obviously they're doing something better.
Yep.
Stopping white coming through. So that's definitely an improvement.
Yep.
The guys on the jigs have been wearing their visors along with safety glasses underneath.
Yep.
Seems to be all running well. I haven't had any issues with my metal particles in their eyes as of yet.
How are they going with the lasting? Are they scratching up? Or...
Yeah, so if they're in a perfect world, they're good. You know, they don't get dropped at all. They don't get rubbed up against anything. You don't rub them with your arm. If you've got metal shavings on your hand, anything like that, they'd probably last a while. But in a real world application, you know, if they end up on the floor, fall off a bench, get bumped, get scratched up against something, or you have it on your head and you're bending down and you hit something, they do scratch.
Yep.
Which we've found does make it a lot harder to see.
You might need to put some hooks up in the base so they can hang them, not just throw them. Sit them on their benches.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I'm sure there's a way to mitigate that problem.
Yep.
But yes, they do scratch relatively easy.
Yep.
And once they do get severely scratched, which we haven't had it come across yet in a week, they probably will become more of a safety issue from lack of visibility.
Yep.
Than what they will help with as far as lack of metal in the eye.
So does it seem to have had any impact on boys' times, or it's fairly minimal?
It's fairly minimal. It's not noticeable over a week.
Yep.
You know, if you sat down and went minute to minute over a year, you might notice something. But with the amount of boys get, pulled off for 5 minutes here to go cut this or cut that, it hasn't been a noticeable impact.
So, as far as improving the safety record, it's probably an acceptable amount of time.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, cool.
Definitely a good option.
So, obviously the Boilermakers can't wear them at all times, especially off on with their helmet.
Yep.
One thing we did find though was the Boilermakers weren't really the ones getting the injuries.
No.
It was the guys on the jigs and cleaning up the sections, cutting the webbing.
Yep.
So I think as far as it goes for those guys, it's probably worked out pretty well, eh?
Yep, I think so. It's definitely stopped. Well, we haven't had any injuries in the last week.
Yeah.
So it has definitely helped.
So I guess now the only thing we really need to do is start monitoring the cost.
Yeah. I think there's still room for improvement, whether it be a better anti-fog spray or possibly a different brand of helmet.
Yep.
So the boys have been having problems as of kind of lunchtime when it's getting really, middle of the day, really hot in the shed.
Yep.
They've been fogging up quite bad, especially if they're wearing safety glasses underneath.
Yep.
Even if the shield doesn't fog up itself, the safety glasses underneath will.
Yeah. You would have noticed I said the other day I don't want people wearing them while they're on the forklift.
Yes.
I'd rather activity stopped and the forklift went through. If it impairs your vision, driving the forklift through the shed, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yep. No.
Obviously, a forklift hitting a person's a lot bigger safety concern than
100%.
an eye injury when you're looking at it in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. But yes, I think you're right. Like, we haven't had any eye injuries as long as, the forklift side of things, people moving around and visibility is monitored.
Yep.
I think it's a cost-worthy option.
Yes, sweet.
The amount we've reduced our incidents as far as eye injuries go would outweigh any reasonable cost of face shields.
Yeah, cool. How'd the boys up the back go with them? I mean, they still got a fair bit of air under.
Yeah, they were pretty good. They were actually probably almost better than the boys in the shed because they're moving, they're in open air, the air's flowing better than even if you have a fan going.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't fog up as much up there.
No, it's not too bad. One thing they did notice, and so do the boys working when they're prepping them near the door, is if the boys near the door only don't have a tinted one on, it gets glary. So between your safety glasses and your visor, you almost end up with a mirrored effect, same as the forklift with a windscreen in your car when it's sunny.
Yep.
So that again comes down to the danger of the forklift passing when you don't have a clear vision or you have a slightly mirrored vision.
Yep.
When it's hot, the boys up the back do get a slightly similar thing because obviously not a polarizer, just a tinted glass. or a tinted plastic. When they get a little bit dusty up there, obviously a gravel yard, they kind of get a glare from the sun and the dust and the dirt, and visibility obviously is decreased. Like anything, if you're wearing safety glasses or sunnies, obviously visibility is always decreased. So maybe we could look at having a white kit or such, or sending, looking at shield wipes to send up for that, help reduce that.
Alright, well, we'll monitor it.
Yep.
Sounds like it's working. We'll just
Definitely.
tweak it and refine it as we go.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, good. Okay, well, we'll have another meeting in a week or so about this.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Cheers, mate.
Good, Scott. Thank you.